Hello everybody, how are you doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. At the end of the video, I will give you a little life update and everything that's been going on. So, because I know some people don't have Twitter, so I like to keep you guys updated and posted, and thanking all of you for, going through the journey of things going on in my life with me. But for now, let us talk about Tati. Oh my word. I just want to say, first of all, the influencers are bringing it home this year. The influencers, the indie brands, they are on their game. They really are. It is their year. It is their time. Like, I am not interested in what Tarte is releasing. I'm definitely not interested in what Too Faced is releasing. I just don't care. I'm looking at all these, smaller indie bands and these influencer launches, and I'm like, yes, this is what the community, this is what the industry needs. They are so rude to us, though, because I don't appreciate what they're doing to our wallets. That's just wrong and disrespectful, and they need to, no, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, I'm totally kidding. But no, they're just bringing it home. Loving everything that's going on. Now, I am not a neutrals girl. I love my color, but those shimmers in that palette look stunning. And good for her putting it all on her arm and everything, where you can just straight up see it. It is there, and you can get, like, never mind, just like, this is my palette, and doing one swatch. Good idea for her. You got your game on, girl. Love that. I'm totally pumped, because those shimmers, I love shimmers. I just, my pops of color, because I have hooded eyes, so those are like my grails. Like, I always have to have some shimmer in here. I just never, ever, once in a blue moon, I'll wear all mattes, but it just usually doesn't happen. So I'm just really excited. But, Manny's palette is amazing. I absolutely love that. Let's talk about Jeffree Star. Oh, I'm so waiting for that launch. We're all waiting for that launch. But a note to Jeffree, I don't know if on Shane's site, though, that they had limited quantities. Like, I seen some people tweeting that they bought like $700 worth of merch. You go, girl. But I don't know if he had limited quantities. Like, can you buy like 20 of them? Where I know Jeffree's site does have limited quantities, and I think Beautylish does too. So, Morphe, I don't know if they do. Anyway. But he's going to need a warehouse the size of the United States itself, because everybody is ready for this launch. I mean, people that aren't even like in the beauty community, people that are ready for this launch. Like, this is just going to be so epic. And I'm really excited, and I really hope I can get my hands on it, because I didn't get a hold of Shane's merch. That pink piggy purse, the backpack, oh, that will be mine. It will be mine. I swear I want that little piggy purse, because that's so cute. And I want to get one for my sister, because my sister loves pigs. Oh, does she love pigs? Like, pigs is her favorite animal. So I want to get one for myself. I definitely want to get one for my sister, because she'll love that. And I'm not even going to tell her about it. I'm just going to surprise her. Like, Jonathan or Parker, if you watch this, please don't tell your mother that, because I will beat your butts. It will happen. Auntie will come and whip your fanny. But I want to surprise her with, because my sister loves pigs. So that'll be just like something epic, so to give to her. Oh, and the mirror, everything. I'm just ready for everything. But between Jeffree's launch and Tati coming out with hers, and, Manny, it is the influencer time. It is the indie brand time to shine. They are schooling the big brands. They're just schooling them. Nobody wants a release like ColourPop. I'm exhausted of ColourPop. I love ColourPop. Don't get me wrong. But I'm exhausted of them. Like, a new release like every week and a half, that's just, it's redonkulous. It's too much. You're taking away the whole joy, oh, look what they're releasing. Because now, like, a couple of friends of mine even took them off text messages, where you can sit there and get like text messages when they took them off, because they're getting so annoyed by the continuous texts that they just took themselves off the text alerts. They took them off. ABH, I was excited for that. That's the only thing that recently that I got out of big brands that I got really hyped up and excited about was just the Norvina volume palettes. Those were great, but, I seen that other palette they came out. Yawn, bored, no. But the Norvina volume palettes, love those. Those are great. I I'm glad that she's not releasing another one next week because, girl, like, slow your roll. And I get what they said, like, maybe with Sephora, that they want more, but I don't know. I don't see people saying that, you know, about brands. Oh, we want something new, like, every week. Like, no. I see people getting exhausted, frustrated, overwhelmed. They're like, no. So now, the way that they're, you know, dropping everything, people are just completely underwhelmed. And these indie brands and these influencers are really bringing it home. So I'm so glad and proud for them, to be perfectly honest. I really am. It's like, way to shine, you know, way to, you know, just like show them how it's done. It's really showing them how it's done. And I'm so glad for them. And I got Dominique Cosmetics. I got excited for this palette. This is really nice, by the way. But yeah, I'm not excited about anything else, you know, like Too Faced. I don't even know. Like, Too Faced are just a gimmicky. Tarte, I think they had like 30 releases, and I looked at it. It's, what, seriously? You know, and I ain't buying no $95 foundation, because not today. But I'm just really excited. I really am. I see Gerard Cosmetics is going into Costco now, so that's awesome. That's fantastic. I can't wait for more things to come from Gerard Cosmetics, because her stuff is amazing. You know, Jeffrey's stuff is amazing. And these influencers, their products are amazing. And that's the thing that's great. I mean, these big brands are pumping and pumping and pumping, and the quality is starting to go down, where these influencers are putting their heart and their soul, and they're thinking about us in it, and it's great. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive. Well, not really, because ABH, I mean, some of the other brands are right up there with, but their quality is just fantastic. So that's what I'm so excited for, and I'm so glad, and I think I'm just so happy. I really am. I'm very happy for them. I think it's fantastic. I'm extremely happy for Shane. I really am. Congratulations on the sellout, but kiddo, I really, 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 really want to get those piggies. I really, really do. So, you know, I hope somebody, I follow the, you know, Shane merch on Twitter, and I seen like there'll be a restock on Black Friday. It's like, girl, you better restock before that, because we're waiting. We're waiting, and the restock is hopefully going to be massive enough. And maybe they could put a limited quantity. And they got people over on Twitter. Oh my God, I put a retweet on this. People are selling Shane Dawson merch for astronomical prices. Please don't do that. Do not buy it off eBay. Just don't do it to yourself, because you're not supporting Shane at that point. You're supporting some greedy ass person. That's what you're supporting. And you know what? Unfortunately, people out there will pay that money for it, and I think it's sad. I really do think it's sad. Oh my gosh, and I got this. These guys gotta wait. I have my next tattoo all planned out. It's going over here because I've been itching and scratching for a tattoo. Girl, it's gonna be the bomb. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for it. I'll, you know, reveal it when it's done. But I'm gonna do that after I get back from vacation. Or from vacation. No, not vacation. From Houston. Oh my goodness, I had a brain fart. But I'm going to do that when I get back from Houston. But oh my gosh, all these ideas I got, and just everything, how it's going to come together. And I got a great artist. He's a fantastic tattoo artist that I'm just going to give my ideas, show him everything that I want. And I know he's going to come up with something phenomenal. So I am ready for my next tattoo. And it's totally going to be beauty makeup related, because I don't have anything. And it's totally going to be. So I am ready for this epic tattoo. So I want to know your thoughts on the Tati palette. I mean, just, she didn't even have to go on her channel and swatch everything. Just that, it was so like, wow. I mean, she did, girl, you did a fantastic job. So I can't wait to see like if she's going to do a video and do looks with it before it releases or whatever, but it doesn't matter, because just them swatches alone, sold. Girl, sold. So let me give you a little bit of a life update of what's going on with Holly. She has good days and she has bad days. Today was a bad day for her. And we're really working. They had a hospice. They did a team meeting today. So we're going to call tomorrow and, you know, see about that, because we got to get some more meds for her. But yeah, what I'm thinking about doing, because I called her school today, because I was going to send her to school. And because I was supposed to have a meeting or see about the wheelchair, get like some kind of different things for her wheelchair. And she woke up this morning and it was for 2 hours straight throwing, crying. And, you know, she was obviously very uncomfortable because she was, you know, pinchy, grabby. She was hurting herself. And, you know, it took me a little while to, you know, calm her down and soothe her and for the medication and everything to kick in. So I talked to the teacher and I said, listen, and I get it, because for her to be out of school and talking with the nurse, that I'll have to get like some, you know, documentation from her doctor, probably from hospice, because, you know, she's out of school. And I'm like, but she's 18. And they're like, well, they can call CPS. I'm like, she's 18. Well, then they can call. But I get it. You know, I totally, completely understand. So in talking to her teacher today, I'm like, listen, I got to keep her home until, you know, further notice, until we get her better. We got to get her better. We got to get her stable. I don't want to send her to school to injure other students, to injure herself, or to injure staff, or for her to be screaming at it because she screams. And just like, how are they supposed to focus on helping the other children when, you know, there's so much distraction of what's going on with Holly? And I respect that, and I understand that as a parent. And the teacher was very awesome, very amazing. He's like, you know, thank you so much for thinking that way, because there are a lot of parents that just send their kids in. And I get it. You know, parents have a job. I'm blessed where me and Clay work completely 2 separate shifts. And it makes it, you know, easier. But I just, even if I would alter my job, I would do something to figure out for one of us to always be home with her, or a care or something, because I just can't see, you know, sending her to school in that state. And it's just not fair to her, not fair to the staff, definitely not fair to the other students and children that are there. So, and I know she's 18 and I still say children, but she's a kid, you know, I mean, she'll always be my little peanut. But in my heart, I just can't do that to her. I want things to be better for her. I want her to be back to her and not injure herself. Like, I don't want her to be on the bus and you know, smack herself so hard, or dig her face open and, you know, dig her hands. And I just can't do that. I just can't, you know, in my heart, I just can't. So I'm going to work on maybe getting her some therapy here at home. I'm going to call and maybe set up, say, hey, I know she's going to be missing, you know, school and things like that, but can I have like PT, OT come out here and work with her and do kind of like a home-based thing until we're able to, you know, get her back into a school environment? Because right now, the only thing I care about, you know, is her and her comfort and her feelings and her comfort and her safety. So that's the road that I'm going on with her right now. And I get the school that they have to have, you know, their legal documentation. I already called her doctor's office, I already spoke with hospice, and they're totally, absolutely not a problem. You know, and the teacher was so grateful, you know, and he was like, thank you so much. And I said, oh, absolutely. You know, I just can't imagine. I just can't. And I know teachers work hard, kids. They do. And especially teachers of, you know, children and adults with special needs. They work so hard. And teachers nowadays go through so much, because some of these kids, God bless, girl, oh my word, you know. So I understand and I feel it and I get it, and I see every day what, you know, struggles are for, you know, teachers, and they're just amazing, absolutely amazing. So I wanted to give you guys a life update and what's going on, and thank you guys so much for being here for part of the journey. And if what I'm doing and what I'm saying and the steps that I'm taking can ever at someday help anybody, I'm grateful for that. And even some of the advice you guys or talk about things in the comments, I read them all. And I don't care if you leave me a novel, because I read it. It's okay. You can, you know, write a big long one. No problem. I read them because I really love your engagement. I really love your feedback. And I love, you know, you guys share your stories and what works or what maybe didn't work. And I'm so glad and thankful to all of you for sharing your stories and your comments and letting me know that you're there and the things that you're going through also. So thank you guys so much for your engagement and your, you know, comments. I appreciate that. ever so much. I really do, because it's a blessing to have a community of people, of, you know, just to say, hey, this is what I'm going through, or I've been there. It means so much. It really does. So as always, thank you for watching 5 seconds, 5 moments, 5 minutes of any one of my videos. Your love and support means so much to me, and thank you so much. Kisses.